Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, Beat Game. I did a video about this. Well, I did a live stream about this a couple of days ago, but I didn't get to do a video for this, but I'll do it now since I got a few minutes to kill before I get to the gym and shit. But I got to say this about Dimitri Bivol. I've seen this dude fight like about 4 or 5 times. And I gotta say that I think Dimitri Bivol is overrated as fuck. I think he is another Eastern European overrated fighter that they're gonna try to blow up, and basically only for him to get exposed by a craftier fighter. I really looked at Dimitri Bivol's fighting style. His style is real amateurish. I mean, he does have some solid skills as far as, you know, one thing about him, his range is good. So he does know how to measure his opponents and try to get off on them. But at the end of the day, his defense is very suspect. He's a sucker for a overhand right that he was getting hit with constantly. And then I think he's soft to the body, like a lot of those Russian fighters. I just see a lot of flaws in him that can be exploited. And then I don't think his chin is that good neither. And it looks like he lumps up easy. I just think the right type of fighter could fuck him up really bad. And I don't think Dimitri Bivol could beat all those dudes at 175. I just don't. I don't think he's the best 175 pounder. If he fought Sergey Kovalev, I still would favor Sergey Kovalev. If he fought Artur Beterbiev, I probably would favor Artur Beterbiev. If he fought Sir Marcus Brown like next, I might slightly favor Sir, I would say Bivol slightly. But I think a year from now, I would go with Sir Marcus Brown. I think Sir Marcus Brown, I think there's more upside to him, and I think he could get better. I think Dimitri Bivol is who he is. I don't think it's no more upside for him. I don't think he could get any better. I think this is it with him. And I think, like I said, he's going to get exposed sooner than later. And he sort of like got exposed a little bit in his last 2 fights. Pascal was put in the ring for him to get knocked out. And he had some trouble with Pascal. Now, of course, the bias pro Eastern European fighter HBO broadcasting crew, of course, they was making it look like this was Bivol's greatest performance. And it was kind of funny if you look at his last fight against Chilimba, they was looking like, oh yeah, this fight's not going to go the distance, and then all of a sudden it goes the distance. Then they say, oh, this dude needs more work. Like I said, it's fighters like Bivol and Chocolatito and Triple G why HBO is going out of business for now. You know, people just don't want to hear the truth about HBO and what they represent when it comes to certain fighters. They have a certain type of fighter that they just favor over another, and we all know what it is. I mean, it's, it don't take a genius to figure it out. I mean, they do it right before our eyes, in front of our face. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Basically, if you black, you whack. You know what I'm saying, to HBO. Because they still can't get over what happened with them and how they ran Floyd Mayweather off. Because like I said, that's what this is all about, whether people want to admit it or not. You know, when Floyd Mayweather left them and went to Showtime and shit, they was just so hurt about it to where they just had it in for Floyd Mayweather and pretty much any black fighter. That's why they was hesitant to sign a lot of black fighters to long-term contracts. They would put them on there basically on a fight-by-fight basis. Or maybe 2 fights here and maybe a fight here. Maybe 3 at best, but they signed Canelo to a multi-fight deal. You know? So, I'm just keeping things in perspective. I'm just telling the truth. Like I said, I just don't think Bivol, I just don't think he's that good. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You wasted your time if you come on here and say, oh, the hate for Bivol is real and you just don't like Bivol because he's not black. No, you just want me to kiss his ass. And I'm not going to do that. And we all know who mostly going to put that bullshit on here in the comment section. People from the mayonnaise nation. Because they think that blacks supposed to worship and kiss the ass of fighters like Bivol. And to be honest with you, like I said, I don't think he's that good. And let's just keep it 100. I mean, who has he fought? For real. I mean, for real, man. Sullivan Barrera, that's his best fight. You know, a dude that got schooled by Andre Ward, man. I'm just telling you right now, when I say Andre Ward would have a field day with Bivol, I hope I'll see Andre Ward soon. If he comes to the fight on Saturday, I'm going to beg Andre Ward to come out of retirement and fight Bivol and take his soul. I'm going to beg Andre Ward because Ward would take Bivol's soul, and Bivol knows it. And then knowing how depressed that a lot of these fake white supremacist so-called boxing fans would be seeing another great white hope turn into the great white nope would make me very happy. So I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm not impressed with that dude, man. I'm not. I just see a lot of things that could be exploited. Like I said, he got to show me more. And then at the end of the day, out of all the fighters he wants to fight at light heavyweight, he decides to call out Badu Jack. And then there was talks of him possibly going down to 160, 168. Now, I've said this, why not a fight with Canelo? So, I'm just keeping it 100. I'm out.